Every day, authorities in the city and the county are working sexual assault cases, and some involve children. Investigators tell me it seems to only be getting worse.
You do not deserve to walk outside of a prison ever again.
As the nation watched the sentencing of Larry Nassar today, it put a widespread problem into the spotlight.
It stops now. Speak out like these survivors. Become part of the Army. The voices of the survivors have asked everyone, report.
Emotional, Judge Rosemarie Aquilina not only had harsh words for Nassar, she shared her thoughts about the disturbing number of sexual assault cases in the U.S. that go unreported. According to a 2016 U.S. Department of Justice survey, 23% of rapes or sexual assaults were reported to police. That doesn't include children. Another DOJ survey from 2012, the latest available, shows of the victims who were sexually abused that year, 26% were between 12 and 14 years old, and 34% were younger than 9.
Local law enforcement says the stats in our community are just as shocking. And when children in Mobile are victims of those crimes, they come here to the Child Advocacy Center, where investigators and counselors step in.
Sergeant David Phillips with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office is one of those investigators who works with victims who come to the Child Advocacy Center every year.
We have investigators that work sex crimes against children all the time, and it's something that I wish we had less of, but it doesn't seem like it's decreasing. It seems like it's increasing.
He says in his experience, there's usually one reason why victims don't report the abuse.
Fear is a big factor. A lot of kids feel that if they disclose that nobody will believe them. It's just not believable.
It's a reality, he says, for too many parents and children in Mobile who have sat in these rooms. We spoke with one mother who came here almost 20 years ago with her young daughter.
She's the mama that man touched me. She was 5. This is a hard burden for children to carry, and I'm so glad she had a mama she could come to.
And we mentioned local crime stats earlier. We're still working to get those. Now, Sergeant Phillips says some of their cases come from teachers and counselors at Mobile County schools who report possible abuse after talking to a child. The system also has a campaign called Good Touch, Bad Touch, which is taught in most classrooms once a year. In the newsroom, Alexa Knowles, Fox 10 News.